Remember when dinosaurs were actually scary and not besties with Chris Pratt on a motorcycle? No laser raptors, no evil bugs, just dinosaurs doing dinosaur things. Okay, there's one science experiment gone wrong in this film, but mostly, we're finally back. Buckle up, let's talk Jurassic World Rebirth, and if it is worth your cold hard money in theaters. Let's get one thing straight. Jurassic Park isn't just a movie to me. It's the movie. If someone had a raptor claw to my throat and said, pick your favorite film of all time, I'd say Jurassic Park before they even finished the sentence. It wasn't just the dinosaurs. It was the magic, the wonder, the sense that you were witnessing something impossible unfold in front of you on the screen. Those dinos? Not just pixels. They were puppets. They were real. They had weight. That film didn't just make me want to watch movies. It made me want to make them. And fast forward to now, and guess what? I work in the film industry. That spark of magic lit the fuse. And honestly, I can't imagine doing anything else. Which is why watching this franchise spiral into chaos has been rough. Each sequel drifted further away from the grounded horror and awe of the original. By Jurassic World, things got weird. The raptors were now friendly neighborhood dogs, sprinting alongside motorcycles like it was Fast and the Crustaceous. The suspense? Gone. The magic? Missing. And don't get me started on Dominion. Actually, let's just pretend Dominion was a bad dream and will remain buried under a pile of dino droppings. What a waste of the original cast. But now along comes Jurassic World Rebirth. And I'm shocked to say this, it really feels like the franchise remembered what it's supposed to be. No, it's not Jurassic Park. That's still untouchable, but it is a big step back in the right direction. Think the Lost World vibes, minus, the gymnastics scene that still haunts my soul to this day. Gareth Edwards, who directed The Creator and Rogue One, deserves serious applause. He brings back the scale, the tension, the oh no, we're gonna all die horror that this series has been sorely lacking. He doesn't overcomplicate the mission. This movie just wants to thrill you, scare you, and make you stare wide-eyed at the screen again. The film follows two groups separated after a crash landing on a new island that definitely isn't on any travel brochure. One is just trying to survive, the other mounting an extraction that feels one part Predator, one part Jurassic Park. And while the narrative splits, both sides bring plenty of tension, great set pieces, and those much needed oh hell no moments we've been missing from the last few entries. There's even a brutal water sequence that feels like Jaws, and it absolutely rules. Edwards leans into horror, leans into survival, and most importantly, leans into dinosaurs being dangerous again. The film actually slows down long enough to build characters before unleashing the spectacle. It's not deep philosophy, but it adds weight and stakes to what otherwise would be just another creature feature. Yes, there are a handful of disposable side characters. The story stays lean, more tension, less clutter. And thank Hammond, the villain subplot knows its place. The requisite corporate overlord playing God figure is still present, but wisely dialed down. He's more of a necessary evil. A reminder that the true monster in Jurassic films is often human ambition, not just teeth and claws. Now here's where I get grumpy. This is a complaint you'll hear from me a lot. And yes, I'm bringing it up again because it's still happening. So here they give us a mutant T-Rex from a secret lab. Not because we needed it, but because apparently the regular prehistoric apex predator wasn't extreme enough. There's even a line in the movie when someone says, "People are tired of dinosaurs." Like, what? Speak for yourself, fictional character. Audiences aren't bored. Studios just stop trusting the core concept. It's already a giant prehistoric murder lizard with teeth the size of knives. That's enough. It's the blockbuster equivalent of turning Doritos into extreme nachos. If they wanted something different, they could have just picked one of the hundreds of real-life nightmare-fueled dinosaurs that already existed. I will say, Rebirth is a little Star Wars Force Awakening. Like, I love it, but I see the blueprint. The beats from the original Jurassic Park are all there, just shuffled around like someone hit the remix button. Even the group split reunite setup is here. But you know what? I don't care! They're borrowing from a masterpiece, and my inner fanboy ate it up like a raptor in a goat pen. Rebirth also does something the last film completely forgot. It makes the dinosaurs the stars again. Not genetically modified locusts. There's a river raft scene with the T-Rex that legit gave me the chills. Edwards shoots them with awe, and thanks to the glorious Kodak 35mm film, they look phenomenal. Yeah, it's all CGI and sadly no practical dinosaurs, but the visual effects team brought their A-game. Mahershala Ali and Scarlett Johansson bring instant charisma, the kind that elevates every scene they're in. Jonathan Bailey and Rupert Friend also hold their own, rounding out a cast that feels far more engaged than the usual run, scream, repeat routine. I've got one more nitpick. The kid with the pet dinosaur. I mean, come on! It's not a goldfish. It's a little too Saturday morning cartoon for a movie trying to bring back the terror. You think audiences will love something because there's an adorable sidekick? Right, Lilu? Lilu, you are not a plot gimmick. In the end, Jurassic World Rebirth isn't perfect. It plays a little safe, leans heavily on nostalgia, and echoes the original a bit too closely at times. But as a lifelong fan, I still ate it up like a T-Rex at feeding time. This movie is proof that you don't need to reinvent the fossil. Just treat it with some respect. It is a giant dino leap forward. It remembers what the franchise used to be. Part horror, part adventure, part wonder. It doesn't quite capture the original's lightning in a bottle, but it comes damn close to catching a spark, which is why I'm giving this film an absolute solid green light. Lilu, on the other hand, wasn't impressed. She thought Rebirth played it too safe and didn't do enough to shake up the franchise. But what does she know? She barks at her own reflection. So take that with a grain of kibble, huh? Holy sh! Finally, a Jurassic movie that didn't make me wish the dinosaurs won.